afternoon, and good evening from everybody joining us today. Welcome to an amazing celebration. We are celebrating 9 years today in the Climate Educate project. Ladies and gentlemen, today as we embark on an incredible celebration of hard work, resilience, and of course, inspiring action all over the years, powered with knowledge, transforming communities, and shaping a more sustainable future. I'm so proud to welcome my guests today, Raissa, Cecilia, and Atkia Samia. Welcome, ladies, and of course today, I must say, it's an all ladies forum and celebrating together today. It's really amazing. So as I start today, we want to let you know about Climate Educate, why we're celebrating this milestone. Climate Educate is a platform that celebrates and of course shares knowledge and expertise around climate education and of course capacity building for youth and of course communities, building together and sharing the knowledge that we have around climate education and advocacy. I am your host, Ruby Kryticous, and joining you from Zambia. Welcome, ladies, to a happy birthday. No, thank you so much, ladies, for joining me and taking time away from your busy schedules to join me today. And of course, I mean, celebrating with you. I have balloons in the background, as you can see. I'm already up and celebrating today. 9 years is very significant. It shows what we have done so far. And of course, it's a tap on the back because we even did COVID programs during the pandemic. So we have passed through resilience, we have shown our commitment, of course, we have shown our training, and of course, Climate Educate project aims at providing online climate change education, and of course, like I mentioned, empowering communities, innovation, and of course, addressing climate change related issues. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. So I'll introduce my speaker. Cecilia, welcome to a happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much, Ravi, and hello everyone. Happy birthday to Climate Educate, and happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Cecilia, where are you joining us? Because I think everybody should know that climate education is now global. We are around 16 countries. So I'm from Africa, and where are you from?
I'm from Madagascar, but now I'm joining you from France in Paris. Yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So that's the power of Climate Educate, people from around the world, and it's empowering and inspiring as well.
No, thank you so much, Cecilia, for joining us today. And of course, I would just want to let viewers know who is Cecilia and why was Cecilia motivated to join Climate Educate?
So as said, I'm from Madagascar, but currently I'm working in France. I'm based here currently. So I joined Climate Educate in 2018. Back then, it's almost many years. And I joined because of the mission to empower youth through climate education and advocacy. It resonates with my goals of promoting sustainability and empowering communities. And when I joined Climate Educate, my first committee was Climate Educate and Advocacy.
Oh, awesome. I was actually about to ask you which committee did you join? But no, thank you so much that you did join Climate Educate. And of course, just a quick one. At that time, were you studying? Were you working when you joined Climate Educate?
I returned back to school. I did my master degree on climate change adaptation, and that's why also I joined it because I would like to work on climate action, how we can raise awareness into it and empower youth and the communities.
No, you have brought out a significant point about empowering our communities and, of course, driving sustainability. Have you been part of any projects in your country or the country that you're based in currently in terms of raising awareness around climate education?
So I'm part of Climate Reality as well, for those who doesn't know, and I'm on the working group on climate justice because that is one of the topics close to my heart. So every year we organize a training about climate justice, like to raise awareness about it and to help also the participant to identify what climate justice there are in their communities and to help them to take action. And I found these similarities because it's about education. You need to educate people to learn about the issues, to understand the issues, and then the most important part is to take action.
No, thank you so much, Cecilia. So just before I let you go, what is the message that you can give us? You've been with climate education for a while now. So what is your inspiring message that you can give us for the aspiring young people that want to take up climate education or climate advocacy in their countries?
Wherever you are, as you all see, like we are living in this turbulence, let's say, unknown, uncertainty, reality, but never give up, have faith, have hope. And what I would like to encourage everyone is join ally to work together with others, and that's help you to raise your voice, amplify your voice, and also to have a great action and
No,
strong.
thank you so much, Cecilia. I've liked the part that you have said, join organizations, make allies, building different communities from around the world in order to make sustainability proven to action. So thank you so much, Cecilia, for your wonderful, wonderful enlightenment and, of course, sharing us your experience that you've had with climate education. And happy birthday. I know you're running for another meeting. Thank you so much, Cecilia, for joining us. And, of course, thank you so much for being here. And happy birthday once again.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday, everyone, and enjoy the afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are. I'm happy to be here. Thank you, Repeat, for hosting us. Happy birthday to every CE, and looking forward to the next project. But we will work together.
No, thank you so much, Cecilia. My next guest is Atkia Samia. Akita, welcome to the happy birthday celebration.
Thank you, Ruby. That was a wonderful introduction. My name is Atkia Samia Rahman, and happy birthday to Climate Educate, and happy birthday to all of us for being a climate advocate for this many years.
I know that you also have served quite a number of positions in the climate education space. What motivated you to join Climate Educate at the time that you joined?
So, interestingly, I joined Climate Educate during the COVID. So, at that time, I was actually studying in Bangladesh. I was studying disaster management in Bangladesh in my bachelor's. And like, everyone had like a time of reflection during the COVID because it was a time of universal disaster. Everyone was going through crisis, and we were all rethinking about our life decisions and everything. So I kind of found like I joined Climate Educate, and I think I found a newfound passion for climate education and mental health at the same time. So yes, I thought of joining Climate Educate because I was already working in Bangladesh as a social development volunteer locally for climate crisis and disaster recoveries and everything. So I kind of wanted to explore the challenges that are faced globally and not only in the global south. So I think that motivated me to join Climate Educate.
You've brought out quite an interesting thought, not only concentrating on the global south, but globally. What is your opinion, especially around climate change impacts? Because most people, I think, still believe that only climate change maybe only affects Africa, because I think that's where we have a more devastating impacts. But what is your opinion around climate change?
I think I mean, there is a stereotypical notion that climate change is only affecting people from Africa or from Asia. But obviously, if we, for example, this is spring right now. I am currently residing in Hungary. It's spring right now, but I can't get out without a minus temperature jacket. It is so cold and it is raining, it's snowing. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I am saying it jokingly right now, but this is not a joke, of course. Like
Yeah,
the changing temperature, we can't keep our eyes closed and think like nothing is happening, nothing is
happening. Yeah.
affecting us, but it is. I mean, it's clear as the day. So it is important for every nation to take their step, and it's not only the government's responsibility as citizens, as students, as people in our own professions. We It's just as simple as turning off the light when you get out of the room. It's as simple as turning off the tap of water when you are done. Just limiting resources, limiting the use of fossil fuel from our own places. It doesn't have to be going in the field, oh my God, and doing this many campaigns, that many campaigns. It doesn't have to be that big. I mean, obviously, we would love if it's that big, but it can start very small with every second that we are living. I think that is the purpose right now for every one of us.
No, definitely. I think your message is loud and clear. Simple actions, small steps make greater impact. So when we all make those small steps and realize what climate change impacts is affecting all of us, we will be able to make a difference when we all follow small, simple steps and making small, simple steps into habits. I was just laughing with you saying it is springtime, but it's so cold in Hungary. We were just from having serious devastating floods in Zambia, for example. And right now, it's like the rain has gone. So meaning farmers that did farm late because of the rains may have their crops destroyed. So climate change, there's an impact of climate change globally around the world. It is not selective to whichever region. Climate change is affecting everybody everywhere. So it is our responsibility as advocates to ensure that we are disseminating the information, we're educating our communities, and we're also empowering our communities. So Samir, before I get into the nitty-gritties, I wanted to find out from you, how has Climate Educate and its vision and goals, how have you integrated that in your everyday life and work?
Cecilia was here just a few minutes before. So when I joined Climate Educate, I was in the information research, and Cecilia was director at that time as well. So I joined, and I was actually not aware, like that was my first time in like an international arena, and I was not really understanding what to do or like how to do it. And then I had quite a bit of jumps in different departments and different committees, and every time I was given a responsibility, it was always like, I think, Rice, I think we have interacted quite a few times. So, Carl is on the tech at this moment, and he can also assure that in every stage, it was like whenever the task was assigned to me, I was like, I have never done this before, but maybe let's take a leap. Maybe let's take a leap. So it's been I joined in 2021, and this is 2025 now, and every every responsibility or every role that I have been in, it was always a leap of faith, and it was always obviously the team support, and it was always okay, let me try, let me see what it is, and let me just do it. So I think the things that I take from Climate Educate is that always keeping an open mind, and like not limiting yourself, always like having reaching beyond my capabilities, like okay, let me try and see what happens next. If I can't, then comes the second one, is like asking for help. If I can't, I'll ask for help. So I think this is one thing that I love about Climate Educate, that there is a platform for us where we can fail, and we can admit that okay, we are not able to do it, and no shame comes with it. So
Yeah.
there is an opportunity for to have that learning curve, and to be to take pride in that learning curve. So I think that is just wonderful. And yes, these are like the two things that I think I'll always go by in my life: just taking a leap and asking for help.
No, I think it is quite inspiring. I think each of us has been with various organizations, both local and internationally. And of course, when you're stepping into a new phase or in a new committee or in a new group, there's always a hesitation of, can I commit? Can I be able to deliver? And you have brought out a very, very important point. If I can't, let me ask for help. It is key to every organization. We learn differently, we explore differently, we consume differently. So, like you said, every mistake is no mistake. We just try again and make it right. And of course, thank you so much, Samia, for sharing with us your experience. And I will get back to you. I would like
Thank
to
you.
welcome another guest. Raissa, welcome to our happy birthday celebration.
Thank you so much, Ruby. Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. I have balloons, I'm missing cake and people because I can't bring you all in one place.
We can just do it virtually. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. So Raissa, thank you so much for joining us today. We are celebrating 9 years. When did you join Climate Educate, and what motivated you to join Climate Educate?
Yeah, I joined same time as Zambia, 2021. Yeah, so COVID-19 is still around that time, and I think that time we had Samia and I had a little interaction. I think I joined a different committee, the Education Advocacy first, and then yeah, it was I was in that point where I really wanted to shift my professional path more to the environment side, because my background is on communications, and during that time I'm working on some project management tasks in different topics like media literacy or information literacy, and I really enjoy the whole project coordination and engagement side. And I thought that maybe I will take up work in the future that is about implementing projects on the climate and environment space. And I've been following ClimatEducate for some time. I think I've discovered them when I joined this one online event about meditation and climate science, because I think that is very interesting, because like meditation and climate science, yeah, it's like different topics, but yeah, they could be together. Yeah. So that's really really reliving, yeah, like we're all really doing meditation that time in our own, in front of our laptops, yeah, with the others. And yeah, because yeah, it's really difficult to have the physical
As physical. Like
yeah
I'm complaining right now. I
yeah
have balloons and no cake. So there are
yeah
people missing.
true, yeah.
Yeah. So Raissa, I wanted to find out from you, what has been some of the most inspiring things that you have done in relation to Climate Educate that you had no clue about, but thanks to Climate Educate, you developed that skill or interest?
Mm-hmm. I think on the first thing about what really struck me as an important thing when I became more involved in Climate Educate, yeah. It is like this level of volunteerism and commitment, because as we are fully operating on a volunteer basis and we continue to do so every time, and that just that level of dedication, yeah, really inspired me. And in the past few years, I had really more involved roles, and like joining the Klima series, yeah, as a speaker, and also I'm doing work on establishing our online climate literacy platform. So all of those, it involves not only just presenting, but also you will do research, you will coordinate with your teammates, yeah, and then you will also learn a lot from them. And yeah, how we always strive on continually engaging our friends, our peers, community on the certain topics and actions. Yeah, and ultimately, it's like how, even though it could be small, yeah, it still contributes to everyone. So participating in these activities led by Climate Educate, yeah, and trying out different work on certain committees, yeah, because I've been with a lot of time with education advocacy and also with information and research, yeah. And this two committees, they really do a lot of work in terms of how we reach our target audience, yeah, how we also internally develop. So yeah, that also helped me a lot with my project management skills, yeah, that I really want and enjoy doing.
So, being a member of Climate Educate, what are some of the inspiring and motivating things that have happened around you?
Yeah, I think it is mainly on meeting the other colleagues, yeah, inside Climate Educate, yeah, because we really have very different backgrounds, yeah, very different communities we work with, and also like our advocacies that we really push forward. And just that seeing you through our regular knowledge sharing, our experience sharing with everyone, yeah, you could really see that the team really wants to bring about change, putting their free time to the project, enjoying along the way, providing guidance as well to others. Yeah, these are all things that you do if you really believe in your cause. And I can say that people here behind Climate Educate are these people.
No, thank you so much. And before you go, what is your message for other young people who could be watching us from around the world? What is your message that you can give?
Yeah, I think thinking also about others, yeah, it's really like a big thing, because with this role that we have, it's like we could only survive and we could only develop if we do it with others as well. So it's like now that this crisis that we're facing with climate change and all the other negative implications, it is important that we work together, and also try to reach more people that are on our areas, yeah, and even just continually doing the sharing and engaging of knowledge. Yeah, I think yeah, caring each other is really a good thing. Yeah.
Now that's really, really amazing. And thank you so much. And Samir, what are your encouraging words before we leave and celebrate and eat cake? Today is a celebrating day. There's no meetings, no presentations.
I think I would like to say something very similar to what Raissa said. I really loved it. That it's very important to have empathy It's just not empathy for humans, it's empathy for the environment, empathy for animals, empathy for the world. Because we often, in this individualistic society, we often just think about ourselves, or it's not our fault, it's the way our world is right now. So it is very important that the resources that we are using right now, we really need to put a bit of aside for other human beings as well, because we are not the only consumers. So we really need to have a step back from this consuming attitude, and like step into more empathetic, like having a seat for others in the table as there's seat for everyone in the table.
No, thank you so much, Samir and Raissa, for joining us. So as I wrap up today, before I leave, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen, and celebrating 9 years of resilience, of passion, of building communities, efforts, inspiring growth, and of course, a powerful movement of change, bringing change makers from around the world. As you can see, we have people from Zambia, we have people from Nepal, we have people from Pakistan, we have people from Madagascar. So we just want to say thank you so much. And of course, before I leave, I just want to give my vote of thanks to all the committee members, all the staff that are behind, the technical guys at the back making this possible so that you guys can watch us. We just want to say thank you so much for bringing your skill set to Climate Educate, and of course, helping us to deliver information. And of course, we want to ensure that climate education keeps growing. Educating is not just about learning, but educating with action. So let us plant the seeds of hope. Let us ensure that education becomes a fight for climate change and empower people building a better future together. Thank you so much, and enjoy your lovely morning, lovely afternoon, and lovely evening. And see you next time on the Climate Educate live program.